Here's the smallest Lego boat I made. It only has 9 pieces, and I want to test it against my Giga Chad Arctic Explorer boat. Its bottom is made out of solid plastic, so it has to float. But after all the mayhem it survived in the past, I want to be sure that our Arctic Explorer doesn't have cracks or holes and is still watertight. Maybe size actually does matter. Let's find out. Too easy! The Arctic Explorer obviously passed the test, and our smallest boat lost its balance. But thanks for your effort. I'm sure the Arctic Explorer can handle a storm, but let's still test it anyway. And for the final stage of testing, I thought we could try to sink the Arctic Explorer by catapulting ice cubes at it. This penguin is not happy that the Arctic Explorer came to Antarctica. You were at the wrong pole, It's harder to hit something than it looks. First try. It was taking so much time, so I threw all the ice in one go. I wasn't even sure it could happen, but this invincible boat just sank. This is an old police speedboat set. I didn't have too many pieces, so I assembled it in about 20 minutes. I don't have the box anymore, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to float on water. Just look at this solid bottom. It's time to see if this boat is seaworthy. Yo, it actually floats. Let's move to the next stage. Okay, lights off. We'll be simulating a storm to see if our speedboat can handle it. Even in a dangerous storm, our boat still floats fine. I think it passed with flying colors. Now let's find a way to sink it. Police boats should go down in a shootout and explosions. I have a Nerf gun ready. No effect. Let's try something more powerful. It shoots 3 Nerf bullets at a time. I had no idea this antique boat would hold up so well. Only an explosion could finish the job. These are not grapes, so don't eat them at home, kids. Leave this part to the professionals. It's happening. I hope I don't wake up my neighbors. There are more explosions than I expected. Finally, the police speedboat is down. Our next exhibit is a replica of the Titanic, which is famous only because it smashed into an iceberg and sank. Like you should totally smash that subscribe button, by the way. This one took me several hours to build, but did you know the Titanic was long enough to fit 2 football fields and was as tall as a 20-story building? If I had to guess, I'd say this Titanic will sink. Just look at its bottom. So the ship has the staircase from the movie, the room where Rose was drawn, and a safe with jewelry and a picture that is not meant to be appreciated by kids. But the time for truth has come. You gotta wonder if anyone bothered to test these boats in a lab before selling them as a set. Let's rewind the footage. Jack and Rose look so happy. They must have no idea what's about to happen. Our captain is watching TikTok and not paying attention. Look out! Man overboard! And now the ship is sinking. The captain just put a lifeboat on and jumped into the water himself. I thought a good captain never left his ship. I'm so confused. I'm pretty sure this is exactly what happened in the movie. I realized how important it is for my giant boat to have a low center of gravity. So I need to design my giant Lego boat hull wide. I made a mini replica of my giant boat so that I could test its flaws and make adjustments quickly. It seems that everything is fine with the balance of our boat. Now I feel more confident in my design. Now it's time to work on the real deal. But it'll take a while, so we'll get back to it later. You're probably wondering where I'm at with the construction. So I just finished the hull of my giant Lego boat. But after seeing how fast our ship went under, make our boat waterproof with a bit of duct tape. That's a good start. I hope I have enough of it. We'll get back to our giant Lego boat later. Let's get back to testing and see what other useful things we can learn. But hold on, we've got 20 more boats to test before the giant one. So let's speedrun this. Venice boat? No. Sailboat? Yes. Love tunnel swan boat? Maybe. Brick separator boat? Small Noah's Ark boat? Nah. This one's on its side. A bathtub boat, a Harry Potter Hogwarts Express boat, a Mickey Mouse Steamboat Willie. I'll count that. No. Bruh. And 5 different types of wooden Minecraft boats. Nope. An iceberg boat, a tentacle boat, a shark boat. Nope. Never mind. Of course not. A bad guy boat. Let's go. And finally, a boat made out of money. Too bad that inflation made this boat worthless. Look at this mess. Then I took my drill, attached this mixer thing to it, and now we should be able to generate a vortex. I just messed up the ocean floor. Wow, I destroyed all of it. Everyone's dead now. Next up, I bought a billionaire's yacht, but after 15 minutes of assembling, I realized it's just a simple exploration yacht with 2 ordinary divers. Even the shark doesn't look right, but I believe I can make this yacht look way more luxurious. Let's spray this boat with golden paint and add some diamonds for good measure. We also need some figures to get this party going. All aboard! One guy is already sunbathing. But let's test this boat against this flimsy, cheap-seat rowboat that belongs to the worst captain you've ever heard of.
But you have heard of me.
Jack Sparrow. It only took me 2 minutes to put this rowboat together. Stop messing around, Jack. Let's proceed to the first stage of testing. This does not look promising. Jack Sparrow's rowboat did not even last a second. Jack was so pissed, he decided to set the other guy on fire. The girls are panicking. Jack Sparrow found a chest, but the police speedboat came in and arrested him. Raiding a huge ship all by himself was a mistake. Too bad the survivors of this incident are not out of the woods yet, because in the next stage, we need to test if our expensive party boat can withstand a storm. What the hell? Just flippin' sank. It had a solid bottom, and it was written on the box that it floats, but maybe I made it unbalanced with all the additional golden pieces and diamonds. For our next test subject, I got this Lego set that is based on the Disney movie Moana. The box says it's for kids from 6 to 12 years of age. It's called a wayfinding boat, and it has 2 beds. I don't remember Moana's mom going on a dangerous adventure with her. The bottom does not look promising, and it's written on the box that it does not float. Also, I want to put this raft against another Moana wayfinding boat. Both sets are made by Lego, so I can't call either of them a knockoff. The whole situation is really sus. Whoever sinks first is an imposter. There's not that much detail on this boat either, but it has a chicken from the movie, which is more accurate. Anyway, which one of these boats is more watertight? Let's put them in gently. Now fight! I can hear crickets. It seems that both boats can float. If Moana's head is above the water, I count that as floating. So to find out which is superior, let's see how well they can handle a dangerous storm. Lights off. Oh, the bulkier boat is not handling the situation well. So you are an imposter. I'm ejecting you into space immediately. We have a clear winner! This boat is surprisingly resilient, but I'm not done with you yet. Now we need to sink it. I believe that the most fitting end for Moana's boat would be to get crushed by a bunch of heavy fruits. So I threw a couple of coconuts on it, a melon, and a whole watermelon to end all its suffering. It was overkill, but now I'm certain that it sunk. Next, I ordered a pirate ship, but I received only an old map, so I decided to follow it, even though the instructions were very confusing. But when I found a Y like the one marked on the map, I started digging, and I found this box. It was not easy. Here you go, banana for scale. Just look at this masterpiece. Jack Sparrow, who's spending his time in jail, could only dream about a boat this fabulous, but it already has a captain who is a bit unusual. This face looks so familiar. A Lego shark came with the set, and it's lurking around with a wide smile. Also, this ship has cannons that can actually shoot cannonballs. But my biggest concern is that this ship's hull is full of holes, and there's writing on the box that says models do not float. But without further ado, it's time to put this ship in the water gently so it won't lose its balance. And let's see how long it'll last. And it's gone. I think our captain doesn't like water, or knows how to swim. So now I know that I can't use my phone while steering. I need to avoid bullets, explosions, icebergs, and especially sharks. I think we're done with it, but we can't celebrate yet because we don't know if it'll float. It was a huge pain to transport this boat to the lake, but the time has finally come to put it in the water and see what happens. It actually floats. That's incredible, guys. Now let's see if this huge Lego boat can hold a passenger. Not the most stable structure I've stepped into, but let's go. However, I overestimated my engineering skills because my boat is slowly filling with water. It's only a matter of time before I go under. I hope there are no sharks here. There's one coming. Luckily, I have this bucket, but I'm getting tired of the water pouring in so fast. What was I thinking? Okay, I'm gonna chat with the fishes for a bit. I'll see you when I'm back on solid land.